We've literally been recording for 1 hour, and we've done this much. You're kidding me.
We've just been joking around half the time, honestly.
Greetings, Earthlings. I'm Super Cyborg.
You know, guy runs.
And today, we are continuing our Kings Island and Minecraft series. So, this is going to be a weekly series just because of how big of a project this is, that if we don't upload a video every week, it will take forever to complete the series, and we don't want to have that happen. So, we're just going to have a video uploaded every single Monday. So, yeah, this is episode 2. Last episode, we didn't really do too much new. We kind of renovated the old so that we can base it off of a more solid,
accurate
scale. So basically, each block is a meter, and we're using Google Earth's measuring ruler system to basically judge all that. So we remade the main entrance and all the things relating to that, and then we remade the metal detectors so that they look more like they do in real life now. So yeah, basically all sorts of fun times, but I'm sorry to you guys for all that because it wasn't really anything new. It was just kind of replacing the old. So starting this episode, we're gonna be officially moving on with our lives, and in this episode, we're going to build International Street. So we're gonna build the all the buildings, the fountain, and then we're gonna put the Eiffel Tower back in place, which I have stored over there from last time. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do this episode. And without further ado, let's jump right on into the time lapse. Alright guys, that's going to be for this episode of Kings Island in Minecraft. So yeah, basically, what we did today, is... Well, last episode we did the entrance, so we were just going to start off by doing International Street and then branch off from there. We did not anticipate how big International Street actually is and how much time it took. So this is already going to be a very long video, and we're not even done with it. We're not even halfway done with it. We're gonna have like 2, maybe even 3 parts to just International Street. So this is part 1. But here, let me just go over what we did. So over here is the fast lane, ticket booth. So basically, you go up and you get your fast lane so you can ride all the rides, skip the lines, and all that jazz. This building is I forget what it is currently, but I think it's like a fun pics thing where you can get your ride photos. And then there's obviously going to be a wall there that's just open for now, I guess. I don't know why. And then there's a few buildings here, like this is Skyline, and then this is Starbucks right here, and then there's some unnamed building that we're not sure about here. So we're not really gonna be putting the interior details in the buildings because obviously we what do you call it? Don't know what everything is because right now it's winter, so we can't go to Kings Island. But as soon as the park opens, we're gonna go there and we're gonna take pictures so that we know what we're doing on the inside. But for now, we're just relying off of Google Earth, so we're just going to build the outside of the buildings. And we even decorated the roof as close as possible. Then this is just, like, my guess at, like, where the pathway continues on, so that's just for future reference. Then this is also for future reference. This is where the buildings continue, because there's, like, some buildings over here, some buildings are here, and then the pathway. So then this is just where this rest of the buildings are going to be. Alright, and then obviously there's buildings over here on the other side too, but all that we'll get to in later parts to International Street. And then last but not least, the fountain. So right here we have the big Kings Island sign, and there are flags here, which there's like the American flag, the Ohio flag, and then just the Kings Island flag. So I'm going to off camera actually take time to make those specifically to look as close as I can. But for now I'm just putting red, white, and blue banners on there. And then we have this, like shrubbery in the front. And then we've got this grass and the fountains with the cobwebs are supposed to be like mist. And then we've got drains over there. We've got this little maintenance area where you go to the underneath part of the stage. And, yeah, and then you got more shrubbery over here. So yeah, I think this is pretty close. I'm actually very proud of this. So yeah, this is part 1 to the International Street part of this. But without further ado, if you did enjoy this episode of Kings Island in Minecraft, and if you do want to see it sooner rather than later, make sure you let us know by leaving a like and subscribing to both this channel and our main Imagico channel. Link to that will be in the description below. And without further ado, we will see you next time. Goodbye. Alright. Alec isn't here today. Well, bye.